Yeah, step into your power. And I want to emphasize that this isn't just for a bunch of 22-year-old women drinking, right? Like, that's the beauty of this whole movement and our crawls, is that everyone is welcome. Like I said in our podcast, we had people from the age of 21 to 81. Like, there was multi-generational women there, families, mother, daughter, granddaughter. You don't have to be drinking. You can have mocktails. The purpose of it isn't to drink. The purpose of it is to create community, connection, empowerment, and support for women.
Well, we're really excited to bring the Women's Crawl to Falls Church, one of our neighboring cities here. And the reason we decided to do that is because the first one was so impactful. People really gave us a lot of feedback on how they felt, the connection among women and community. And so when the local therapist there who had come to our bar crawl said, "Hey, can we bring this over to Falls Church?" I was like, yeah, I think we can. And I think you started talking about that maybe this is a movement, right?
This is going to be a movement. We're going to come to cities all over the U.S. Yes.
Yeah. So we talked, and it's, we talk a lot about intuition and flow, and I can't even tell you how this flowed so well. I talked to the mayor of Falls Church, and she was like, yeah, this is great. Started going to the restaurant owners, and they're like, we're on board. And then got all this support from women-owned businesses and women there, and people are just excited. It's a reinforcement of this desire, again, for community, focus on women's health and empowerment. So I'll let Eleni talk about our theme, but our theme this year is Step into Power for this crawl.
Yeah, step into your power. And I want to emphasize that this isn't just for a bunch of 22-year-old women drinking, right? Like, that's the beauty of this whole movement and our crawls, is that everyone is welcome. Like I said in our podcast, we had people from the age of 21 to 81. Like, there was multi-generational women there, families, mother, daughter, granddaughter. You don't have to be drinking. You can have mocktails. The purpose of it isn't to drink. The purpose of it is to create community, connection, empowerment, and support for women. So, and at the same time, doing what good for charity. So the charity that we have chosen this time is Homebound.
Stretch.
Oh, Home Stretch. Yes.
It's a local Falls Church nonprofit that supports homelessness, and most of the people in their transitional housing program are women who have left a domestic violence situation. So they support women and children up to 2 years. It's a phenomenal program. They're well respected in the community. And for us, it's not our home city, so it's also really important for us to activate and support other small businesses, especially wellness businesses. So that's why our podcast is hosting it, but we are putting forth our presenting sponsors are Expand Psychology. They're good friends of ours. They're a psychotherapy and assessment practice here in Northern Virginia. They have at least a home here in Alexandria and Falls Church. And I think the the collaboration has been awesome. Mm-hmm. So, all the things you mentioned, I do want to say what also makes us unique, and that's why it's not a bar crawl. Well, it happens across restaurants. It's just natural, right? People gather with food and drink. But it's a series of mental health interactive stations, again, similar to our last crawl. So we always want to be teaching people about the art of transformation, from insight to intention to what are we releasing. So in this case, what's your intention? How do you step into your power? And what area in your life do you want to step? How do we release? Then, and there's going to be different stations, and one is well, I don't want to spoil it. You have to come. But we have a somatic component too, which is the primal scream. So there'll be a meditation scream, which was highly popular. And then there's going to be a big old dance party again, because we just freaking had a lot of fun, right?
Yeah, dance party with pink wigs.
Yeah.
And sparkly shoes and whatever you want to wear.
That's
but
right.
Along with the empowerment piece, I really love this charity because we're empowering these women to leave toxic relationships and providing them with mental health care, legal services, housing, food, child care, all of the things that a woman needs to get back on her feet. So we're going to donate 100% of our raffle ticket sales to that charity.
Yeah, 20% of the crawl. And that's just really a big part of the way we operate. We've always been community-based and supporting. I think that we all have to do our part to support the more vulnerable populations or the organizations that support those. The nonprofit organizations in these cities are doing a lot of work, and a lot of them have had cuts in funding with this administration. So yeah, we all do our part in different ways. So we really hope that you consider coming out to Falls Church. It's also, I mean, in our area, Northern Virginia, people sometimes feel like 5 miles is like another country. It really isn't. Come explore another town. And I think our big dream here is to just connect women all over. And if you're listening to this and you're like, hey, this would be awesome in my city, let us know. Because that's our hope, is to take it to different cities where there's interest and
people
passion.
ready to connect.
Yeah.
So it's on May 9th. And
May 9th, 2 to 7. And you can find tickets in our link and on our website, Shrinks on Tap. And also follow us on Instagram at Women's Crawl.